Hello everybody, and welcome back to Asagao Academy Normal Boots Club. Got that so down now. Last time, what did we do? We broke up a little argument between Paul and Jared, fighting over who should have posters on the lockers. I don't think it's a good idea in general, since they're lockers and are designed to be opened, but you know, whatever I guess, no one uses their lockers or something. I guess that makes sense since there's a residence. Not many people would need lockers. Anyways, we broke that up, and now we're just gonna continue on talking to ourselves in this hall. Apparently, I'll read this again just for prosperity. Sure, why not? Sake. He headed after Jared with Nick and Josh, thanking them for their help. Being a year ahead of us, their classes would be on the next floor. I began to follow them, but I gently pulled her arm. Our classroom was the other way.
Oh, Jared!
Jared! I haven't done the voice in a while. I just want to get fucked. There we go, that helps. Jared, if you need help with the show, I'm here. Her yell echoed through the emptying hallway. Jared, without looking back, raised a hand in acknowledgement. That was incredibly loud. What the fuck? That peaked all over the place. Not that I'm not peaking right now. I'm gonna move the mic away slightly. Here we go. My covered her mouth and emitted a skull-piercing squeal. Wincing, I dragged her into the classroom. After the drama that morning, I wasn't sure what to expect at lunch. I dawdled on my own, making up an excuse about copying notes, hoping whatever tension remained would dissipate while I was gone. When I got to the cafeteria, it seemed my plan succeeded.
Hannah!
We saved this spot for you. Get over here. Mai sat at the Normal Boots Club table, looking like she completely belonged. She waved for me to join her. I sat down next to her at the edge of the table. Josh was across from me. We made eye contact as I sat down, so I nodded slightly at him. He nodded back. I felt accepted.
Hey.
Hey, Hannah. How was class?
Hey!
I don't know Nick's voice at all, so something like this. Good. PBG might have already told you, but we're working together on a project. It's going pretty well. I'm doing the Is that Jared back there? Sorry, is that Gerard back there? In a shy moment of not wanting to look Nick in the eye, I glanced to the side and saw Gerard in the back of the cafeteria with someone I didn't know. Everyone turned to look. He's probably doing some trading. Satch waved a hand. So I borrowed a new drawing tablet the other day, hoping I could use it to make plans for my machine. Satch changed the subject and everyone started talking about that. I, however, kept my concentration on Gerard, who was holding a small figure. Same with the girl he was talking to. Were those what he was trading? Were those what they were trading? There we go. Are those itty bitty kitties? They're really popular right now. I'm surprised you don't recognize them. They're kitty figures of all different shapes and colors. I have a few myself.
Uh-huh.
You know me, I'm hip to the know about these things. They're pretty cute, but kind of a little girl thing. She shrugged. Gerard is known as the completionist around here, and every time a new thing gets popular, he collects them all. I've never seen his collections, but I heard they're pretty impressive. You have to be a dedicated person to do something like that. The completionist. Was that why he was so thorough when giving me a tour? IBK is... Itty Bitty Kitty, I guess, is the thing right now. So, and last year too, I think in first year, there was a lot of collecting silly, slimy snakes, but that got old fast. Teachers didn't like everything coated in a thin layer of slime. I still have one in my room. I could show you sometime. Get you all slimy. Get you all slimy for me. Jared tapped Mai on the shoulder, and she whirled around, hitting me in the face with her hair. Perfect. Yeah? I wanted to thank you for this morning. No, it was nothing. Definitely. I'm... As Jared and Mai spoke, my eyes went back to Gerard's... Fuck's sakes, Gerard's... It's just... It's a 3-letter difference. I guess that should be enough, but I don't know. Went back to Gerard's exchange. The girl pulled a second figure out of a backpack and held both of them up. Gerard inspected it and shook his head. She pulled another one out, sadly, this time, and Gerard's face lit up. He held out his figure and they swapped. How bittersweet, letting go of something you loved to get something you would potentially love more. What do you think, Hannah? My attention was pulled away. I hadn't been listening to the conversation. Huh? Yes or no? Yes? No? Just gonna say yes. Interesting. Mai gave me a skeptical glance, then turned away. I bowed my head in apology and took one last look at the intriguing trade happening. The girl left, and Jared was now talking to a boy with a messy appearance who made exaggerated hand motions. Fuck's sakes. It looked like he just got out of bed. Was this another trade?
All right.
So, official announcement in case you haven't heard. We're having a competition tomorrow. Just a little casual something to get us ready for the tournament.
Yeah!
Yeah! Finally! We've been playing this one out since last year's. What? We've been planning this one since last year's. Yeah. My attention snapped back to the conversation happening in front of me. Was this what PPG was talking about yesterday? Hannah, Mai, you're invited if you'd like to come. Either way is fine. But let me know so I can plan. How does it work? It's a little thing, some light-hearted fun to start off the new year. Light-hearted fun, my ass. John almost broke Satch's nose last year, and Gerard twisted his ankle. Satch delicately raised a hand to his nose.
No.
It was an accident. Jeez. You forgot the part where you almost passed out from blood loss, Shane. I didn't forget. He looked away. He looked away. Away. I can never forget. I don't know about this. I'm not very good at video games.
Yeah!
Sure you are. My mind just went blank there. Sure you are. Jared will come.
All right.
Awesome. I'll plan for you to be there. Don't worry, Hannah. It's actually fun. You probably won't get hurt. As much as I was afraid of possibly losing a limb, I really didn't want to go. I was glad Mai was there. to force me into... Oh, wait. I really did want to go. Okay, that changes the dialogue entirely. I really did want to go. I was glad Mai was there to force me into it. Without her, I would be a lonely transfer, probably eating grass by myself at this very moment. Eating grass by myself. Are you a cow, by chance?
Yeah!
Yeah, it sounds fun. Thanks for inviting us. Of course. It would be rude to have you sit with us at lunch and then ban you from our tournament. Plus, it'll be nice to have some new competition. I look forward to winning. The rest of lunch passed by comparatively uneventfully, or at least, if anything else happened, I didn't notice it. I was too busy staring at the food in front of me, joy and horror mixing in my stomach. There was no way I was going to beat even one of these Normal Boots boys. I would make a fool of myself. But still, I was getting to go. I was getting to go. Sure, it was a privilege no one else shared. Paul looked at me with what seemed like concern, and I smiled at him. He grinned and returned to his food. The least I could do was give it a chance, right? After a long day, class was finally over, and I was ready to go home. Miss Shizuka still wasn't over her breakup. What? And Mai complained loudly that she needed a new man so her homework would stop being so killer. It was something to do, though. What else would I be doing if not homework? Studying, probably. Hannah, before we go back to the dorms, there's something in A32 that I want to show you. Come on, let's go. A32, wasn't that the Normal Boots Club room? We're not allowed in there. There's no meeting today, so no one is going to be there either. Right click, fuck you. That's exactly why we need to go now. Sultry glaze. Her eyes glazed over. Sultry. Fuck it. Mai grabbed my hand and dragged me through the halls. I don't know about this. What if someone sees us? If you act natural, no one will care. There's too many people around. Nobody will be interested in what we're doing. Mai was full of confidence that I wish I shared. I really don't think I'm comfortable with this. Mai stopped at the club room door, gently tugging on it.
Yeah!
Sweet, they left it open. She pulled me into the club room and shut the door behind us. Okay, now strip. It's in here. Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room, a plain white cabinet. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at me. I tugged the knob. You certainly did. Expecting it to be locked like all storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicions. Relief swept through me. Well, darn. Looks like it's locked, I guess. Whatever you have to show me, we'll have to wait till another day, or maybe never? Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these. Okay, there. I'm just waiting for the sound effect to finish. She pulled a shiny chain of keys from her pocket, eyes sparkling.
What?
Shizuka's keys? Who gave you those? No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done. She fiddled with the door handle, going through key after key. I'm seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone is bound to find out. They always do. Finally, there was a small click, and the lock relented. Don't worry, Hannah. I'll protect you. I opened the closet, and the light shone down directly into its contents.
Yay!
There they are! There they are! To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent golden boots, resting on a velvet pillow encased in a glass box. What are these? I stepped closer to the case and was able to put my hand on the glass, but stopped inches before, rout with guilt. We shouldn't be here. Hannah, these are the boots. The boots. It's the symbol of the Normal Boots Club. This is their club room. After all. I'm telling you, these guys don't mess around. Is it made of gold? Regal gold? Must have cost a fortune. I'd say they're solid gold. I'd say they're solid gold, only worth 100,000 yen or so, but to make really sure. Mai's fingers wriggled in front of her face before I could stop her. She opened the glass case and lifted the boots from the velvet pillow they rested on. Alarm sounded. Mai, please be careful! I grabbed the boots from underneath, just in case she dropped them. Good thing, too, because they were heavy. The gold was cool and hard to the touch. These boots were definitely not wearable, but anything but normal. Mai bounced them up and down, weighing them with her hands. Her arms flexed as she did so. I suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball made her strong. Sure.
Bingo.
Yeah, definitely solid gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold-plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check. So you dragged me along instead of her? The display of wealth made my stomach turn. Where they saw a symbol. Sorry, where they saw a symbol, I saw months of food for my father and I. 100,000 yen just lying in a closet protected by a single poorly guarded key. Might not be a big deal to the students with rich parents, the majority of the academy, but it was more than disturbing to me.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you. I wanted you to experience this with me. Silhouetted by the warm glow. The warm glow of the spotlights, Mai smiled at me. That smile almost made me feel okay, being here without permission. Almost. Plus, when we get caught, we'll be okay. There's no way they can punish you. They really like you.
What?
What? The storeroom lights flickered on. We both turned abruptly, still holding the boots. Shane stood in the doorway. Maybe not that one. You. What are you doing here? That case is supposed to be locked. Well, it was locked. Mai?
Shane.
I'm really sorry, Shane. We heard the boots were kept in here, and we were really curious. That's all. No harm done, right? Here, Mai. Let's give the boots back to him. Yeah, I was just showing her. We aren't suspicious. You guys hide it away. How is anyone supposed to see it? She handed the boots to Shane, who placed them carefully back into the case, adjusting the pillow to the center.
No.
We hide it from people who aren't in the club. Like you. The case clicked shut. Shane, I'm sorry. Don't come back here. Get out of my sight. But I am containing my anger now, but your continued presence is making that ever more difficult. I gulped. Maya and I dashed out the door. Shane slammed the door behind us. And with that, we're done for now. Yep. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. And leave a comment as to why you dislike the video, because that's important to me. You can also just comment if you want. For whatever reason. You can also add it to your favorites and share it on social media if you really want. Anyways, I am the Morbid Hobo. Goodbye.